realize I haven't put it up because where are we? We're on day 21. And what I wanted to go through today with you is groove sell. Okay, so I'm going to put that up there. Boom. Okay, here's the other links that you might want that I'll put up there. So one is my link to I'm just going to make that a wee bit bigger so it fits in there nicely. There we go. So you can see that obviously just going sliding across there. But day 21, and we're going to have a jump in and have a look at groove sell. So at the moment I've got loads of sort of draft products and things because normally what I do is I put people through in a different way. But let's go have a look at it. So here we are. Let me just take these off. No, I'll leave that one there because that one's a small one. And we can do that. But we're in here and we're in the products. And I want to kind of point out, how did I get here? Let's just go back. Let's go back. Let's go way back. Okay. So you're on your normal bit. Okay. And you click on the app. So you've logged into your account, gone into the app. And you go to Groove Sell. And what I wanted to point out here is that you then go into over here on that side. You go into your product funnels. Okay. And if you go into a product funnel, this way you can create your I never get it right when I'm doing it in reverse. There. That's the button you want to press. So I'm going to go press it. Create a product, and then I am now completely in the way of the thing that's here. So what you would then do is test internal name. So I'll do 40-day thing. Oh, hang on, $day, $0. Don't want $0. And I'll just put that in. 40-day test, okay? And then you put it into a category, business, US dollar. Yeah, that might be good for you. A domain, no domain at the moment. That's fine. Do you want to show it in the marketplace? So this is where somebody else can take your product funnel, okay? And I'm just going to go into this and show you some of the steps that we can do in here. So at the moment, I'm going to say, no, I don't want to put it in the marketplace at the moment because it's a bit of a test one and I don't want to do that. Create a product funnel. Okay. What happens is you get this up here, and what you then want to do is within here, you can edit. Okay. So if you click on the edit, what we then get is this 11-step process. So I'm just going to slide myself over here because what I want to do is say, look, can you see? You've got these 11 steps that we go through. And for some people, they kind of go, oh my goodness, 11 steps. Well, think of it like this. It's really helpful because often what we might struggle to do is remember all the steps when we're creating it. So the fact that it goes through in step by step makes it really useful and easy to follow. Okay, so hello if you're joining on live today, a little bit earlier today. I've just been doing a clubhouse and it was just an amazing clubhouse, just absolutely fantastic. Businessprofit.club if you want to. That's a www as well as on Clubhouse, so I'll see you in there. Okay, this is where you're creating the product name. And this is a front-end product, upsell, downsell. This will be a back-end. You can't use this as a main product. So when you're creating something, you've got to say, okay, I'm going to create the main product, and then you can create upsell, downsells from that as well. If we would just have a look through the headings, okay, so we can sort of appreciate what we're doing here. Add a pricing plan for test. Okay, so this is the name of it. And what you can do is you can say, okay, I want a one-time, a recurring, like a monthly membership, installments that you can do, and recurring installments. So it could be a combination of these sort of things. You can then say, do I want to give a trial? And then you say what the price is for it. So, okay, one time it's that. Recurring, it changes slightly to give you the option of how do you want to pay for these sort of things. Yeah. So let me think. No, there. So yeah, you can see these drop downs. Installments, again, it will give you so the interval and then the number of installments, and then the recurring, it'll say how often does it recur. So typically it would be every year. So you can see there's lots of different ways that you can set up your pricing and your costs. The reason that you might have two different price points is you might have two different schemes. So you might have a one-time payment that gives you access to the product, which is different to one where you pay by installments. So you might have, so just imagine Groove, they've got installment payments, haven't they? But you also have a lifetime, which is a one-off. So this is why you would come up with several different things. So let's just say, okay, I'm happy with that. Let's move on. Oh, it won't let me because I haven't put something in. Price description. So I'm going to say $1. Oh, it's got to be at least $1 for this. There you go. It's got to be at least 5 characters, it said in there. Okay, now we should be able to save and next. And then you go into things, the gateway. So if you've seen me talk about this, we can go into in greater detail at another time, or there will be more about this in Groove University. But what you've got is payment gateways, apply for a merchant account, set up gateways. This is your PayPal, your Stripe, or using a GrooveSell payments, which is Groove's own kind of PayPal, Stripe type entity. And for some people, if you're doing a lot of products, the pricing is really, really competitive compared to other merchant accounts. Okay, but let's just say, yeah, we'll do this. See if it'll move us on, because you can, some of these you can move on and then come back to them. Okay, you can add the contents of your product here. So a sales page. So this is, where are you talking about this? What's the URL of that? There is then a thank you page. So this is the thank you page your customers can access from their portal. You can set up your upsell or one-time offer, OTO, pages in post-sale section. So you're probably thinking, oh, I'm not too sure about this. Well, we'll go through this again within Groove University. We'll keep coming back to this time and time again. But we'll be looking here at trying to get you the minimum viable product, okay? So you want to just get this out. Now, thank you page URL. If you in Groove Pages have already created that, then that is going to be perfect because you will already have a thank you page set up that you can put in here. Refund period, it depends on what you're doing. For some people, if it's a digital download and as soon as they get it, it's kind of theirs to keep. You'd probably say, depending on what it is, it could be that you're doing this as a lead magnet or something, and you'd say, okay, there is no refund. I'm giving it to you. It's that, or you could say, 30 days, 50 days, 365 days, up to you. Support info is where if you add my support info into the receipts, you would put something like an email in there. And that way people, if they're struggling, they can get in touch with you and you're making sure that you're giving good customer service. The next one, save and next. Oh, it's not getting, I've got to put a thank you page on. Right. It's not, but you know what I mean. I just need to do one to be able to move on to the next section. Needs to be a valid one. Okay, let's try that. You need the HTTPS on there. There you go. Okay, the checkout page. This is where this is how it structures the amount of information that you have to put in. So obviously in the form fields, it ticks them all. You've got some default ones: first name, last name, email, country, and state. They are compulsory within here, you can't uncheck these. But address, city and postal code, phone and company, you may or may not want them. And you can also add other field names in there if you want. If it was a digital product and you're not physically delivering it, then address, and those things, get rid of them. Excuse me. And then what have you got? Express checkout. You can do it whereby it's a full experience or it's very simple. You can add an integration if somebody abandons the cart, so you can go back and do some catch up, some retargeting, remarketing there. There is some tracking scripts, which at the moment we don't need to talk about. The legal things, you can put in your specific T&Cs, so your terms and conditions. I would urge you to check out your legal status wherever you are, what you need to do in order to comply. And this is where you would do it. And when you do, it will give you, you can actually put in the text here, and then it would appear. So if I'm going to say no at the moment, otherwise I will have to post something in there before it will let me move on. The language, then, yeah, the dynamic one. So this is where you can have multiple languages. I think they're putting that in soon. So they're bringing that. And then the quantity, products not sold in quantities. As checkout, you'll not be able to order more than one. But for other things that you might be creating and selling here, then you might want people to have more than one. So you would check that box there. Save that, move on. And you can do pre-order sales bump and a post-sell order bump, hybrid upsell. Now, these have just come in. These weren't, you weren't able to activate these, but now you can. So you can then start putting in something else. So this is relatively new, what they're doing here. So you can add a new pre-sell bump. And again, what might it be? It might be you bring someone in and then you say, oh, by the way, do you want access to this? We've all seen it. And this is where you would put that information in. People get then the, excuse me. Oh. Yawning. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. But you can create these things. So we'll go through this again. There'll be section Groove University where I'll be going into this and the kind of thinking behind it, the marketing behind it, the strategies and the mindset behind it. So you've got pre-sell and post-sell. It could be linked to the same thing, or it could be to something else. So this is great now that you're able to put these things in. Okay, then is it going to let me do it, or is it going to trip on something? Have I? So I've got no, and I've got no. Is it going to let me move on? Maybe. Let me go back. Let me just see if I can. I just want to do a quick walkthrough today to show you what's there. Can I go back? Can I go to checkout? Or is it frozen on me? Have I gone and got it stuck? Yes. Oh, I know what it was. I tried to create one, didn't I? So I don't want that because I tried to create it and then didn't actually fill it in. So there we are. It's going to let me move on now. Post-transaction URL. So this is your thank you page or an upsell, downsell, side sell, left sell, and all the rest of it. And this is where you can put it. So at the moment, my thank you page is Google. That's what I typed in on that. Enable advanced tracking code. Again, you can put tracking code in here to see where people get to so that you can retarget them based on what they did or did not do. Save and next again, fulfillment. Configure settings on how the products will be fulfilled. So memberships. Now you can add a membership. So here, I've been testing and creating memberships. So if you created a membership, it will appear here. So I could say that one, or yeah, no, I'll try that one. And then what have you got? I've got standard access in there. Okay, so you could add that. If you're thinking, oh, I haven't created a membership at the moment, don't worry. Just leave it. Just leave it at the moment. Integrations, no integrations at this, points. You can click on a new integration, and what your integration would be linked to the software that we have done. So that's an email autoresponder. That's an integration that you will have set up. Again, a different thing. Webhook, don't worry about that at the moment. Or files. So no files are added in your Groove Member account. Create a file in Groove Member to add one. So this is this could be that you have uploaded some files, some PDFs, some other things, checklists, cheat sheets, whatever it might be, ebook. You put them in there, and then you can link here. So effectively, when someone comes through here, you either give them access to membership, you send them somewhere else on an integration. The webhook we'll talk about another time, or you deliver the file to them. This is a way of fulfilling what goes on. Okay. I'm going to click Save and Next, even though there isn't anything there. Affiliates, configure settings for your affiliate program. So you could create an affiliate program for the very thing that you've just had someone sign up for. If you do, you can activate it, and then you look at commissions, commission overrides, custom landing, JV integrations, affiliate permissions, etc., etc., etc. At the moment, let's just say there's no affiliate, make it easy. Up here, proof widgets. You can create things, and this is where it could be these things. Just purchase Groove Funnel. So it could be just gone into Groove University, just purchased Groove University, just done, taken up, get going in 24. Those sort of things. You can create how long it takes. So sometimes down in the bottom corner, kind of where I am, you might just see a bubble that comes up and it says Jim from Tennessee has just taken up Groove University, that sort of thing. That's what this is. And then you can do a bit of a design on there, simple things. And you would create that proof widget. If you haven't got one, don't bother, move on. And then when you're finished, what you've got is you've got some tracking code, and you would put that, paste this code in the bodies section of the product's sales page. Okay, so you could click on copy there. You can create promotional tools as well. Wonder if that I've just lost where that is going to be, but default promotional tools. Yeah. Oh no, there you go. So you should then be able to edit these, and it should give you your sort of thing. So very simple on here. You don't have any swipes added in this campaign. Click on to add a new swipe. So you could create a whole raft of marketing stuff and put this in here, and it would automatically include the link to what it is you've just created. Okay, so it's powerful. What am I doing? On here. So let me just see if I can go back to the no. And that entire thing didn't save because I didn't save it and get to the end. I think I have though. Where is it? Let's just see if mine has appeared, or whether I have in fact lost it by messing about and going forwards and backwards. Was it 40 day? I think yes, 40 day test. Right, okay. I was thinking I'd lost it. It's there. Edit funnel. So I'll update that. I'll jump. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I think it's manage products, isn't it? So I go into it and go back to the pencil. Here we go. And I'm going back to the finish. There's your tracking stuff. So if you click on that, you can copy it. Copied. So behind me, you might have seen it. It says, right, I've copied that. And what you would then do is, let's just jump back into Groove Pages. This is quite a long live, isn't it? This is quite a lot of stuff here. I'm sure. I'm not too sure if anyone. Oh, we've still got people here live. Hello, how you doing? And for anyone watching on replay, you can tune in live. I do one every day, but and we're on day 21 of the 40-day challenge. 21 days without chocolate. Thank goodness I didn't give up alcohol. But let's go back to Groove Pages, because I just want to show you just on here kind of where it is. So let's open the editor of one of the pages, and it will open up in here your pages. And when you are in here, you've got the 3 dots. So hopefully, let's just, yeah. So what I want to do, let me just slide myself here. So you can see I'm kind of looking at this section in here. All right. I click on the 3 dots and what you get is edit settings. So on there, can you see, hopefully you can see edit settings. Okay, and when I click on edit settings, you have these bits here. And can you see there? You've got this bit here, which is code includes, and it can be tracking. So tracking, or GA is Google Analytics, and this is where you are pasting it. So if I went into the head and just pasted in there, I've got tracking, groove cell, sales page, tracking, okay, that is where you put in some tracking code. And one of the things that, one of the guys that I work with in businessprofit.club is very much the automation guy. So we're going to be going deeper on all this tracking. So if you're a tracking numbers person, you're going to love it with the automation and things. But that's where you would put it. So, yeah. So let me just, I'm going to open another tab so we can just jump back into that groove cell on the apps. Here, groove cell. So this is where you create all your digital products, and it's cool. I'm going to jump in here when it just loads up. Just got to wait till it goes dark and it's loaded everything up. And I'm going to go into the product funnels. I'm going to go to 40 days. You can see all my funnels. I tend to take people direct into membership schemes, so I don't have direct products as such at the moment, but we're going to be looking at that. But manage products, that's what you do. You go into there, you manage the products, you click on the arrow, and I'm going to go straight to the finish because I should have kept this open. And he says, paste this code in the body section of the product sales page. So did we put it in the right section? Let's have a look back. Oops, that's the body section. This is the head section. So we actually want to paste it in there. So that is just combining. When you're thinking, what the hell is this tracking link? What's the point of this? You need to know so you can track who's doing what and going where. And that's what you do. You copy it. You can see down there. No, there. I can't do it. Oh, the green box has gone. Anyway, that's where it says it's copied. We then went back to the page, and the code includes tracking GA. Put it into the body. Okay, not into the head. Put it into the body. And that's what you do. So there you go. There's a bit about that. Let's get me back on here. So that was a bit of a Super Groove Man session. I hope you enjoyed that on the live here. We've had people who've stuck it out. Mwah. God bless you. Thank you very much for doing that. I hope you found that useful. Oh, hello. Look, I've got a message. And look, here we go. We've got a hello, Nigel from Landra. Thank you very much indeed. Loving that. And thank you very much for giving a comment. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you for day 22. I'm off to play the keyboard because it doesn't, you don't learn it by not practicing, which is why I'm not particularly learning it because I'm not practicing enough. But I'm off to do that. I'll see you again very soon for another session here. And if you're wanting to know more about Groove University, just let me know and post it in the comment or get in touch with me or link yourself in here. Go get the free account. Drop me a message and say, oi, bestie, Super Groove Man, I want to know more. I'll be telling you more, but can't wait to hear from you. And until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for day 22. Ba-boom. Now, how do you turn this thing?